In the previous lessons, Mary and Claire have explored angles. This has included thinking about an angle of rotation as an object moves along a circular path, and how to measure that angle in degrees, amount of turn, and radians. In this lesson, they will investigate how an object's height changes in relation to its angle of rotation as it moves along a circular path. They begin by first getting a feel for how the height changes by moving their fingers along a circle.
So do you want to start maybe at the 3 o'clock position?
Yeah, that's...
And try to describe what is happening?
It's like climbing a mountain.
Oh, yeah.
You got up there.
Now
You got to the top of
down.
Mount Everest, and then you go like all the way back down to the ground.
Now you're going.
And then you're like, let's go to a cave all the way in the deepest part of the cave.
And then
Okay.
you go back up.
And then you go back up. And that, so it's like 3 and 9 o'clock are like land.
Mm-hmm.
So like 0,
Oh,
I
okay.
guess. And then
everything else is
12 and 6 are like,
the highest and lowest point.
yeah.
Where do you see the highest and lowest point on the picture?
There.
Like, it's not going to be exact, but like where if this midline was like rotated perfectly,
Mm-hmm.
perpendicular to itself, that's where it would be.
Mm-hmm. So when is your height changing more quickly? And when is it changing more slowly? Does that make sense?
Yeah, it's
Mm.
changing a lot quicker. Like, if you were to start at 3 o'clock, like you said, it'd change a lot quicker, like, from here to, like, maybe, like, the 2 or 1 o'clock position here.
I'm confused.
What
like
do you go ahead?
Like, what do you mean by like changing quickly?
Like, steeper. Like,
Oh,
where's it steepest
Like,
and
say
stuff.
if you were like on the top and you were going down.
Or
like,
if
you're
you started
going down
here.
faster.
I think it's if you started at 3 o'clock. It's like here.
Okay.
So I think it would be steeper here.
Where do you see the steepness?
Like, I don't know if it makes sense, but like
Yeah.
right here. Because if you're like at the top of the mountain and then going down, I don't know. Like right here. Actually. Because this part is more curved,
Mm-hmm.
and then this part is like steeper. Right here.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Well, I think it's the same, like, on both sides.
Yeah.
As you're tracing, like with your finger, you could
Mhm.
describe what is happening as you go from, 3 o'clock to 3 o'clock all the way around.
Okay. So, like,
So what's happening with your height?
It's getting, wait. So right here, it's growing. It's getting taller and taller and taller.
Mm-hmm.
And now it's going back down.
Mm-hmm.
And now it's getting lower and lower and lower.
Mm-hmm.
And now it's going back up to 3.
yeah.
Mhm.
And it's like, if we're talking about steepness too,
Mhm.
like, steeper, leveling out, that's like our max point right there.
Mhm.
It's like slowly going back, and now it's getting steeper all the way back down.
Mm-hmm.
Steeper, leveling out, steeper.
Mm.
So like the level points are like here and here, like inside of my hands.
I see.
And then the steeper points are like everything else.
Mm-hmm.
Do you agree with that? Yeah, you
Yeah.
see it?
In this episode, the students began to get a feel for how the height of an object changes as it moves along a circular path. They pointed out that if their finger moves at a constant rate, the height changes quickly at the beginning, then changes more slowly, then quickly, then slowly, and finally quickly again. In the next episode, the students continue to explore how the height of an object changes as it travels along a circular path by considering its height at several points along its path.